Hello everyone. So you should never work for free. Now, if you're like me, or if you are doing something like me, like making videos on YouTube, or if you're doing some freelancing, contracting on your own, then you might have encountered this situation or scenario, or maybe you must have received some request from someone that could you please do this for me, or could you please help me, could you please write some code for me. Now I have a couple of channels. On this channel I talk about Linux, I talk about Emacs, I talk about open source. So basically I do a lot of things, and if you know me, I am an Atlassian consultant. I'm a Jira consultant. I help other organizations get the most out of Jira. So that is my main thing that I do to earn money. And on my other channel, Ravi Sagar channel, I make a lot of videos. In fact, I make a video every day where I have tutorials. I basically share my experience, and that channel is actually very popular. I mean, I think it is popular. It has, of course, not millions of subscribers, but it has like 6,000 something subscribers as of March 2023. But more than the number of subscribers, I get actually a lot of questions from people, because many people are trying to do something with Jira. Maybe they are stuck, maybe they are trying to customize it, maybe they are trying to automate it, maybe they are just curious about it, or maybe they are trying to build a career, maybe they are looking for some help, and they send me questions. And what I have done, what I did, I believe, I think it has been 2 years or more than a year, I started my own service desk. So I ask people to always raise a ticket for me so that I can channelize the request. And what I do, of course, I try to answer, but it is, to be honest, not always possible, because sometimes people ask me for something that requires a lot of my time. So I try to at least answer and point them to the right direction. But what I also did, I basically started my own membership program, which is like a way for my subscribers to say thank you to me, because I'm if I help them, if the videos that I make are good, or if they think whatever I'm doing is helping them, they can actually subscribe to this membership program. And of course they can pay, I believe, £2.993 every month, and in return I try to answer their questions on priority. So I do try to basically give them response. Of course, it is not a guaranteed paid service. It is just one way for me to prioritize the request, because if someone is willing to pay even small amount of money, then I try to, of course, help them on priority. But it is not really a paid support. But at the same time, uh, I, I get a lot of requests from people where they are asking me to actually write a script, or maybe build a solution for them, which I'm happy to do it for them if I already don't really have anything uh, ready made. I can of course do that, but of course it is not really, don't really expect me to work for free, and that is also, you should never really do, never really work for free. And I try to, of course, tell them, okay, I can help you, and if you need my help, this particular work will take me maybe 2 days or 3 days or X number of hours, and this is my day rate, this is my hourly rate, and if you want, you can pay me, and I will do the work for you. So you should also think of building some kind of system where your people can not people where your subscribers, people who follow you, uh, or your potential clients, they can reach out to you. They have access to your resources, but at the same time, if they need you to do some work for them, if they need you to write code, if they need you to write code, or if they need you to answer their questions, maybe on a phone call, or maybe a Zoom call, Google Meet call, then you should have this option available. And I think moving forward, this is what I feel truly will happen. I think it is already happening. I'm doing it. I think moving forward, a lot of people will stop working for big companies as a full-time job. They will probably just focus on enjoying their life and still work, but at the same time they can pick when they want to work. They can have maybe some time slots where people can buy their time to get some help, paid help. Of course, ideally, you should also think of earning money passively, where you're not really doing anything, but you're still earning money. For example, when I make a video on YouTube, I of course earn money from YouTube, which is of course using Google AdSense. And I try to keep my videos free from any sponsored contents. I mean, not try. I don't really have any sponsored content, and that is what I aim to do. I don't really want to make my courses paid because I think education or access to education should be, if not free, it should be accessible to everyone. And for me, by making these videos on YouTube and sharing small things every day, I hope I'm able to reach out to a lot of people. As long as they have internet connection, they can watch my videos and they can learn, and that is actually very satisfying. And I do of course earn money, because when people watch these videos based on their location, they're shown ads, and of course you can turn off the ads if you want. I don't really care. Fortunately for me, at my level, the stage I am in my life, I don't have to worry too much about earning money. But I know for a lot of people, earning money is important, because it is important. If you live in this materialistic world, you have to pay your bills, you have to pay taxes, and you need money for that. And that is why whatever you're doing, if you have a skill, if you're helping someone, don't really work for free. Even if you're doing internship for someone, it is not fair for the organization to ask you to do some free work, even though you're learning something. But at the same time, internship is of course work, because if you are just sitting in that particular company, or if you're just logging in every day and not really contributing, then there is no point. So you should never really do any free work at any level whatsoever. And if you are trying to do something on your own, like maybe you want to start your own YouTube channel, maybe you want to start your own blog, you should always have some kind of a way for your audience, your readers, your watchers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. You should have this option open where they can just book some time. Or maybe if you're selling something, you should keep that option open. For example, I do have books, and people do buy my books, and it is great, because when people buy my books, I do earn money, and money is important, right? So apart from my free content, which is, I believe, in a way good for me, because I'm able to reach out to a lot of people, it also builds my credibility. It also acts like my own marketing platform, and I have my own community. I've made a video on building your own community, and your community could be just an email newsletter. I do have a newsletter, but I don't really rely on my newsletter. I don't really use my newsletter, to be honest. It is only for like some really important updates. But I do have a service desk. So if you go to my website, ravisagar.in, you will find like a contact button. Just reach out to me, and that is it. Of course, I'll try to respond to you. And if you want to say thank you to me, feel free to comment. But if you reach out to me, then I would know you, and you would know me, and I try to respond to everyone. But if you need me to do some work for you, if you need to talk to me, if you need like half an hour of my time or 1 hour of my time, I can talk to you, no problem. But don't really expect me to do free work for you. All right, that is it. I hope you found this video useful and you learned something new. Thank you very much.